40% of the children are not the man's child. 40%. He said 40%.
Somebody call Maury.
It's usually
make DNA testing
it's
mandatory.
It's two scenarios. It's where the woman, the person's getting a DNA test because the woman claims that is their child. Turns out it's not. The other one is where the parent is on a deathbed and makes a confession, or they need a liver transplant, blood transfusion, and the blood type. There's no way that can actually be the father.
40%. Sheesh, that's a high. That's a high percentage. The only reason why I'm posting this is because I would like to know, for the people out there, because I didn't see the information there. Like, does somebody know where this stat came from? Because that's a high amount. We see it all the time where guys, they actually go and swab the kids or get DNA tests, and they come to find out that the kid is not theirs, but they're still on child support. So I'm just posting this because I need some help. I need some help. Can you please help me find where the stat is on this video? Childsupportisfraud.com, but you already know, take care of them kids though, because this ain't never no get out of jail free card. Let's get it. Shout out to my guy Rimple.
Anywhere from 5 to 30% of the general population, men are raising and paying for children that are not theirs and don't know. According to the American Association of Blood Banks, between 25 and 30% of the males who are accused of being the father, they take a paternity test and find out they did not do it.
Are you for mandatory DNA testing at birth?
I am absolutely on record as saying that if we want to prevent the problem of having men challenge paternity later down the road, is then let's apply a proactive solution. Automatic DNA testing at birth would work to help two things. One, we would assure that the right parents were named on the birth certificate. Two, it would stop paternity fraud and take the profit out of paternity fraud.
But so many women's groups say this wouldn't be fair. You're acting like you don't trust the mother. Why do you think they say that?
It's a red herring. It takes away from the focus of, well, who's the one person who has all of the information about potential fathers or the paternity candidates? It is the child's mother. And currently, in most places, she has no duty to disclose that, well, wait a minute. Well, my husband's not really my child's father. My boyfriend is. Like, well, wait, lady. But you're married. You forgot that you were married? No. But thanks to no-fault divorce laws, she can get the house, the property, alimony, and child support, and then move the boyfriend into the house.
And people, the system doesn't make it easy. So speaking of the system, what are you doing, or what have you done to help change some of these laws that are so unfair to men?
Well, it's actually unfair to men, women, and children. See, I'm the guy that's officially on record saying that every child deserves to know the truth about their heritage, their ancestry. And you can't do that when you only rely on verbal representations, just take somebody's word for it. Oh, yeah, that's your dad. Yeah, but he looks like the FedEx guy. Oh, no. Well, actually, it could be the milkman. Well, no, we no longer have milkman. But here's the problem. I have been very instrumental in raising the public awareness on the issue of paternity fraud as a problem that needs to be corrected.
I ride for and I advocate for child support reform is because of the injustices that I see as the law is applied in real life.
What are some of the injustices you see?
So, like, I have a client that's the one that I've been really talking about a lot lately. So I have a client, one of my client's cases, he is currently still paying child support or has an obligation to pay back child support for a child that has been determined that is not his by DNA evidence. And we had our day in court. We lost because we did not file our suit timely. That's the only reason why it was thrown out, because we did not file our suit before the expiration of the statute of limitation. So for herefore and forevermore, he will be on the hook for paying over $40,000 in back child.
Hell no.
That's Christopher Crump.
Christopher Crump.
So yeah, this is a wild case to me because this guy, they proved that he was not the father, and then the DNA test results got lost. Family, listen to what I'm saying. The state claims that they lost the DNA results. They lost the results where they determined paternity. And then they said that he waited too long to prove that he wasn't the father.
Yeah. There's a 4-year statute of limitation. Yeah. That he had to
So
file.
ain't nothing he can do?
There's absolutely nothing that can be done.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing that. Now, the only thing, according to the state law right now, that's a remedy left for him, he can file a petition to have his parent-child relationship terminated. And what that would do for him is that, because when you owe back child support, there's arrears. There's interest that accrues 6% at this point. And so if we file the petition to terminate the parent-child relationship, then it will stop the arrears from accruing on the $40,000 that he has. But it won't wipe away what he owes currently.
And where does the interest go to?
I'm sorry?
Go ahead, Willie.
Where does the interest go? Who gets the interest?
I don't know. I'm assuming it go back to the state.
The courts, yeah.
A guy goes to Afghanistan for 13 months, and his wife gets pregnant and has a new son. He says that's not possible, so he files for divorce. While he's away, open and shut, right? He's not going to have to pay child support. It's all going to be fine, right?
Not true. There's this doctrine called the Lord Mansfield Doctrine, and it's based on Old English common law. And what that doctrine said essentially is that unless the man was away on the high seas or otherwise his equipment didn't work, he is presumed to be the father of every child that his wife has while he's married to her. But now there's been somewhat of a perverted twist to the thing by the states that support the marital presumption of paternity. It doesn't matter whether you're in the country, out of the country. You found out she had multiple boyfriends. You said, I'm not touching her with a 10-foot pole. The judge says, according to the law, you are responsible for any children she has while you're still married to her, so ordered.